Hey guys, sorry about my late video. I know it's a day late and I'm probably going to move my release date to Thursday because honestly 2 days isn't really enough time for me and I just want a little more time to kind of work on my videos. However, this one was a little bit last minute, so sorry about that. I kind of all did it in one day and I'm uploading it right now and it's like 9:30, so that was more or less my fault. I kind of procrastinated. Well, anyways, hope you enjoy the video. Bye. Hi everybody, I'm Brian. I'm the other part of I Am Skyroach, and today I'm going to be doing a little demonstration. This is my first video alone, but I do have a little Cameron mistress. Want to show everybody who's operating?
No.
Well, it's my girlfriend Emily. Say hi at least.
Hi.
Hi. So, I'm going to be showing you who I am in probably less than 3 minutes. So let's begin. On 1995, I was born. I was the age 0. 1996, I was 1. That's when I had my first thoughts. Which might sound weird, it's probably not even accurate, but my first ever thought is when I was at my crib. I was like, pulled myself up like with the crib bars and I was like, where am I? But I don't think I could talk back then, so it doesn't really make sense. 97. My first birthday I can actually remember, which is kind of young actually, but yes, I remember it was Winnie the Pooh themed and it was really nice. Sorry about that, I kind of lost my cool a little bit. My third thing I remember, when I was 3, I remember I had another birthday. This time with Pooh and Tigger themed. There we go. Age 4. First time I'm actually in school, preschool. And the only thing I remember about preschool was pretty much 2 things. I had horrible teachers, they're so fucking mean. And I hated nap time. There's just shitty nap times. I never fell asleep. Like, they say go to bed. I'll be like, no, I don't want to go to bed. Well, then I'm like, go the fuck to bed. But they didn't say fuck. And so what I did instead was I just sat in the bathroom all day because I didn't want to do nap time. I think one time I was sitting in the bathroom for like a good hour and a half. And I didn't want to not do anything. So I went to the bathroom for an hour and a half, and needless to say, I got in trouble. Take that how you will. Fuck! 2001. First time in the Tafoya. I went to Tafoya. First time in school. An actual school that I kind of enjoyed. Unlike most people, I actually enjoyed like all of my schooling pretty much. I was never really upset. First grade. It was the very last time I ever pissed myself in class. So it was the biggest like accomplishment for me. Because I had somewhat of a habit in like kindergarten and like preschool that I would just not wait till when I was ready to go. And 2003. This is when I had a couple of friends, and we would always go out on recess, because I also discovered the magic of recess, which was amazing. We made a new game. It's where we found, like, wrappers on the ground. Like, if we found, like, a bubblegum wrapper, we'd pretend we'd have, like, a bubblegum superpower, so, like, you're all stretchy. And if you found, like, grass on the ground, you'd be, like, Grass Man. And that's pretty much how I spent most of my 2nd grade. Pretending I had superpowers. 2004, I became an honorary conflict manager, which in case if you don't know, I'm basically like a yard duty guy, but I was a kid, and I had to manage other kids, but you really didn't. All you did was like play on the playground with other little kids, and it was nice, I liked it. 2005, I went through a humongous jackass phase. Still kind of in it, but I would try to reenact jackass stunts, but not really. So like me and my other like friends We were kind of like stupid little fat kids, and we would like throw like tennis balls at each other, and we're like, yeah, jackass! But no. 2006, I met Skyler. And you might think, why are they holding hands? Because it's kind of an interesting way I met Skyler. We were at playground, and with the little kid I played like jackass with, he introduced me to Skyler. And he's like, hey Brian, check out this new game me and Skyler figured out. It's where you hold hands and run around in circles and see whoever falls over first. And I was like, that's like the best thing ever. So the first time I ever met Skyler, we were holding hands and running around in circles in 5th grade. Ah, 2007, 6th grade, I went through my awkward fatty stage. Basically, this lasted from like 6th grade to 8th grade, is where I was like really awkward. Like, I was a weird person, and I got really large. I looked something similar to that. Most of my shirts were over like outgrown, and I had big chubby cheeks and like chins everywhere. It was, I want to say outgrew it. Did I outgrow that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but who knows. 2008, I met Jim. Jim's deaf, so he has a hearing aid. He used to sweat a lot. Okay, I met Jim, and when I first met him, he was kind of like stupid. He was like the definition of emo. He had all black jeans, he had like black shirts. His hair was super long and greasy. But for some reason, everybody thought he's cool, including me. And now that I know him now, I realize, what was I thinking? Eighth grade, I got my first technical girlfriend. I met her at a birthday party for one of my friends. We went out for a week and a half. I broke up with her on Christmas Eve, and I forgot her last name. So there's that. 2010, first day of high school. Probably one of my least favorite days I've ever had. It was really terrifying. I didn't know anything. Like, I had no friends the first day, because at the end of 6th grade, all my friends just kind of split up. 2 of them went to like a different school, 1 had to move. So I was basically all alone, and I had no one to hang out with. So I spent my first day, luckily, with someone else who had no other friends at the time. And we kind of became like honorary, we don't really know each other, but we don't want to look lonely friends. So that was nice. I don't talk to him anymore. 2011, age 16, grade 10, I met Josh. You saw him in the Tin Can Challenge. And if you can see right here, it says I met him against my will, and that's kind of true. Basically, I was with Jim, because at this time we're friends now. I wasn't friends with Skyler, because we kind of had like a breakup in 7th grade. I'll explain another day. But I met Josh with Jim, and I had no idea who he was. It was my first time meeting him. And basically, when school ended, Josh came up to me and like, Jim, because we're going to my house. And he was like, hey, what are you guys doing? I was like, oh, we're going to my house. It's like, sweet, let me come. And I met Josh, I guess. He's nice. And just last year, I met one of my favorite people in the world. And if you don't know who she is, and she's not going to show her own face, if you look at all these adjectives, that might give you an idea of what she's like. Angsty, probably. But yeah, and I'm glad I met her. She's means a lot to me. And 2013, last one, I finally became a part of I Am Sky Roach. You can see all of those like little things. Fun thing, if you can explain what all those things are, then something good will happen. I'll have like Skyler give you like a sexy phone call. Or whatever. Got that? Got that. And now, the end. Thank you for watching. I hope you understand me a little bit more. Hopefully it wasn't as awkward as it felt. And thank you. Bye.
I did actually, but my arm moved kind of.
That's not a big deal. Just kind of showing everybody what's left.